Yes, the man who is missing knows where he is. If the man doesn't know anything at all, he knows where he is. And that is something that he knows more than those who have declared him missing. Welcome. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushiu Nimu. Today is going to be very, 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 very hot. I can see a deep and a strong furnace blowing beneath the black pot, aka Kukushiu. Here, our duty is only one: to speak the truth to power. And you have the power. The power of the president, the power of the MP, the power of the judge, the power of the rich man or woman, the power your neighbor wills emanates from you. They are because we are. So it is always proper that we speak the truth to you because you hold the power. A very big thank you to Send for supporting us. We believe that those who have patronized Send are really satisfied with the kind of resource they got. For several months that we have partnered with Send, that we have propagated the good news of Send, we have not received any negative feedback. But all that we receive are praises and the urge for Send to do more. So if you want to send money to your relatives anywhere in the world that you find yourself, you can send it through Send. It's convenient, it's reliable, and it's also affordable. The rates, the charges are very, very low. So use Send and make sure you use the promo code Black Rasta. The promo code Black Rasta, BLAKKRASTA, Black Rasta. That's the promo code. Send will send the money conveniently, and the money will reach the right pocket. Welcome to the Black Pot. My name is Lord ASOREBA Thunder. Yes, let's move on into our first story for the day. Chief Justice cries for justice. Chief Justice cries for justice. Chief Justice cries for justice. But everyone is crying out for peace. Yeah. None is crying out for justice. Everyone is crying out for peace. Nobody is crying out for justice. So me, I tell you, everyone crying out for peace. Yeah. None of them crying out for justice. But we know here, we know about them, because we are the real man, them. Real man sees real man. Charlie, Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana is crying for justice. This should tell you how justice has become very, 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 very crucial and very, 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 very uncommon for a lot of Ghanaians. From where we sit, we have received several complaints, several petitions, several supplications of people who feel that the justice system in Ghana has not, treated them with justice. There are a lot of people like that. If you like, just step out of your room, step out of your office, and just ask people randomly, those who have experienced the justice system in Ghana. People are crying. miscarriage of justice in this country. Just Google it. You will find a lot of stories of how people are crying, how people are so dissatisfied, and the kind of image on a number of occasions that surveys have been done. Okay, integrity surveys. You find the judiciary there represented, made fraud. It's there. Hey, some things are funny, especially bad things. When they happen initially, they are not funny. But later, you sit and watch. So one day now, when they no, he never to in the fried rice. Now fried rice, say rubber no, the politics no ye weak. Now take na fried rice, you have to get him say cha. Hey, he never last. No, they have to fried rice, not to get him move. Hey, at once you rebel hope. You feel sad for your brother because it's a sad situation that has happened to him. But let some hours pass, let some days pass. Later you'll be talking about that incident and you'll be laughing. What's a more kind of say? You see, so that is how life is. I'm telling you, some things are funny. The Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, Madam Araba Gertrude Tokuno, who has been suspended by the President of the Republic of Ghana. This is what man pass man. Why the suspended Chief Justice Tokuno wants proceedings on her removal to be halted? You know, already in the news that she went to court seeking for some injunction. And these are some of the reasons why she went to court, crying for justice. The suspended Chief Justice, Gertrude Tokuno, has filed a writ at the Supreme Court challenging her suspension by President John Dramani Mahama. In a writ filed yesterday, May 21st, 2025, by her lawyer, Godfred Dame. Note the lawyer, Godfred Dame, a former Attorney General. Okay. Justice Tokuno is seeking a declaration from the Supreme Court to the effect that President Mahama's determination of a prima facie case against her was arbitrary, capricious, in violation of the right of the plaintiff to a fair trial, and therefore unconstitutional, void, and of no effect. Again, she is seeking an order, seeking to set aside her suspension by the president, and a declaration that she has the right to public hearing of the petitions against her. She wants the court to declare that she has the right to public hearing of her trial. So this infers that the Chief Justice wants her trial to be in the public domain. She wants it to be live telecast. That is what she wants. But is it what she wants that we will talk about here, that the court will do, or what the Constitution says, what the law says? So the Chief Justice, first of all and ultimately, is also a Ghanaian like you and I. Just like the president, just like the Speaker of Parliament, just like the parliamentarian, just like the minister, just like anybody. So we are equal and supposed to be equal in the face of the law. So she is seeking that her trial should be in public. She is also seeking another declaration that upon a true and proper interpretation of various provisions of the Constitution, she has the privilege to waive the hearing of the petition against her in camera. So if the court decides that they are going to hold her trial, in camera, she has the right not to appear, to say that, no, I don't want it to be in camera. because she wants it to be in the public domain. Ido Yagani, Philippines. Other relief being sought by Justice Tokuno are others prohibiting Justice Gabriel Scott Foreman, the chairman of the 5-member committee probing the petitions, and Justice Samuel Adibu Esiedu, a member of the committee, from participating in the proceedings of the committee. It is a case that Justice Foreman is not qualified to be chairman of the committee, owing to the fact that he had adjudicated on a number of cases and ruled in favor of Daniel Ofori, one of the petitioners. Chief Justice Subayas. And this is not the first time. This is not the first time someone has gone to court and pleaded, pray, my Lord, I pray thee, my Lord. With all due respect and reverence to my lords on this panel, I humbly submit that my client is not happy and wants Justice so and so to be removed from this panel because they have their personal differences. My Lord, I humbly submit. The judges, the panel, they will decide whether they will listen to it or they will agree to it or not. Because justice is what the judge says it is. This is a basic definition of justice for anyone. If you go to the law school, you will know this fresh. Justice is what the judge says it is. So she wants 2 judges or 2 members of the panel to be removed because she feels like unfair bias, there will be bias. Chief Justice Tokuno on suspension. Power is transient. And I speak to every one of us, especially me. Power is ephemeral. It fades. Even if you are not suspended, impeached, and removed, you will definitely go on pension. Because in Ghana, we have quite a number of former chief justices of the Supreme Court. So that is, see, the cow, anytime the cow or the bull sees the fetish priest with the, how do you call that, the whisk, which is made from the tail of the cow or the bull, the cow will laugh and tells itself, even me, who came into this world with my tail, the tail did not remain at my back forever. How much more you, a fetish priest, who is holding it to just, do your incantations? It will not be in your hands forever. Nentwie, or say anybody you and can punch here and call comfort him forever. So power is temporal. I will love that everyone who appears before the justice system of this country is served with justice, irrespective of the social class, irrespective of the economic class, irrespective of gender, irrespective of religion. If the person must be treated as a human being who has the right to fundamental human rights and who has the right to justice. But justice has become so expensive in this country that the poor are not able to get justice in this country. See, a young girl, a poor girl who has been defiled, a poor girl who has been defiled or raped, okay, that poor girl and the poor mother, if they go to police station to make a report of the rape, they will be asked to go and get doctor's report. And if they go to the hospital in Ghana here, that report they are going to get from the police is not free. From the doctor to serve the police, it's never free. It's not free. Unless the doctor decides to pay for them. You pay if you go to a hospital to go and seek for doctor's report on a rape case. You pay money. It's not that it's illegal or unofficial. It's you pay. So if you're a poor person and you cannot pay for the medical report to go and substantiate your claim of rape, where is the justice that you are talking about? We've seen documentaries by Tiger Eye showing how judges have compromised. So it seems like the doctor is being given a dosage of his own medicine. But I would say that irrespective of whoever, let justice prevail. So those on the panel, if today your boss, the Chief Justice, is being subjected to, a trial, you should know that you too can also be in that position. Will you love that justice be served to you? Or you love to do something else? Everyone is crying out for peace. None is crying out for justice. Dash it off. And let's move to our next story.
Blackpot, Coco Shorama.
Guan, Skipper George.
Blackpot, Coco Shorama.
Guan, Skipper George.
Blackpot, Coco Shorama.
Guan, Skipper George.
Blackpot, Coco Shorama.
Welcome back. This is the Blackpot, aka Kukushionimu. I encourage you to send your comments. Put them there at the comment section. Please put your comments there. We love to read them. We don't just want to come and sit here and tell you our mind. We want to listen to you. It's very, very important. So please send your comments. Keep them coming. And please make sure you share this broadcast for us. Share the broadcast, like it, follow our page. If you are not already following, if you have not subscribed, kindly do that for us. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. We need to go far and beyond. We need to let those that need to hear this important message on Black Empire TV, Black Empire Media. You can call us if you want to do business with us, and I can assure you of total satisfaction. Call us on 02444 99461 for business inquiries. Please contact Black Empire Media. Call us. We are ready. Our doors are open, and we are ready to provide a tailored, service to you. 02444 99461. Also want to say a very big thank you to Tap Send. Tap Send. That is the surest way you can send money from any part of the world to your relatives, to your cronies, to your business partners, anywhere they find themselves, and you will feel the convenience and the affordability of Tap Send. So send it through Tap Send. Right. We go on to our next story. Data cost to reduce by end of year. Who is saying this? Data cost to reduce by the end of year. That's him. Sam George, the member of parliament for Ningo, and currently the minister for communication, Sam George, a very audacious, ambitious, bold young man, very, very promising. Like him or not, he has his good sides that a lot of people appreciate. And just as human as he is, he has his weaknesses and flaws. Data cost to reduce by end of year, Sam George. The Ministry of Communication, Digital Technology and Innovations is working towards ensuring a reduction in connectivity costs by the end of 2025. The sector minister, Samuel George, said a committee that was set up in February 2025 had developed a roadmap that would lead to the drop in data prices. Mr. George said the committee, which included telecom companies, the National Communications Authority, NCA, and other sector players, worked for 13 days without receiving any payment from taxpayers. Based on that roadmap, I made the Director General of the NCA and the regulator engage with stakeholders on what we could do in the immediate, medium term, and long term. So, citizens of this country, my promise is that by the end of this year, we will see data prices drop, and I remain committed to it. We will deliver on that. I trust the process, he added. The minister, who is also a member of parliament for Ningo Pram, was speaking at an event to commemorate this year's World Telecommunications and Information Society Day at a ceremony in Accra last Monday on the theme Gender Equality and Digital Transformation. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Yes, the minister himself alluded to the fact that he has been trending, and he has been in the trends for some reasons, and one of it is people demanding for data prices to go down, and others too are talking about his demeanor, his posture, and all. But here we are talking about the data. All right. Seriously speaking, data is expensive in Ghana. And just like food, shelter, clothing, water, just like these things that are basic needs of every human being in this era that we are in, communication, information, have become part of the basic needs of human beings, just like electricity or power. They are part of the basic needs of human beings now in this modern world. I'm sure if William Maslow was around now and was going to theorize the needs of humans, he would have added electricity, that's power, communication and information, to the basic needs that you already know. Because even in the African proverb, they say that a day, or if the new day comes and we don't hear any new thing, any news, it means the day never occurred. So we are in the era where we are always searching. We are in the information communication technology era. So we are all the time searching for information. So we are zipping and zapping on our TV. We are switching and flipping the channels on our radio. We are, on the internet. We are here, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. You are searching for information. It has become part of the needs of people. We are in the data age. So data has become very, very important to a lot of people. Data, internet data has become very, very important. It is serving the social needs of people. The social needs. Sometimes you go to the village, or you visit the old man, the old girl, a friend who is on pension, and you go and the person is telling you about the happenings, the current issues, the trends. You say, hey, grandpa, this one, how you know him? You tell, oh, I saw it on TikTok, I saw it on Facebook, I saw it on social media. And you go on social media. So social media has become part, the internet, surfing, has become part of the popular culture. So we have the normal, the traditional culture, and then you have the pop culture, the popular culture, just like the use of mobile phone that's become part of our culture. So data is important to people like food. Here at Black Empire Media, data is very, very important to our cause. It is via data that you are watching us live in Saudi Arabia. It is via data. It's because of data that you are watching us live in London, in Brooklyn, in China, in Peru. You are watching us live in Nigeria, Kenya. Wherever you are, even in Ghana here, you are watching us on your phone because of data. Now, from some surveys and research, we've come to know that the average person watches his or her phone screen more than the TV screen. So people will be behind their TVs. They are watching a very serious match. Okay? And yet they will be on their phone. They will be on their phone. They will be on their phone. That is how data has become important to us. People are doing business. Apart from the social needs, economic needs, people are doing business like the business we are doing here at Black Empire Media. We depend on data. But data is too expensive. So how many people can watch a live stream on YouTube for 30 minutes, for 1 hour? How many people can afford that? But we can make it less expensive. So I'm glad the minister has promised. I don't like promises. I don't like promises. I prefer to surprise people. You understand? But he has promised because there was a public roar for him to say something. So he has said something. So let's hope that the something will come to pass. Let's see how the transition has been. Today is a Thursday here, so a little bit of throwback wouldn't be bad. You see, in Ghana here, growing up, if you need to make a call or receive a call, you book appointment at the post office. So wherever you may find yourself, you have to go to the central post office to go and queue for your turn to receive a phone call from a relative abroad or even in Ghana. That was how it was. Very few elite bourgeoisie homes had their personal phones. Very few of them. So even if you have a personal phone, the majority of people that you call, the majority of people that will call you, they have to use the public phone. So you go to post office. Sometimes you have to be in the queue for 3 days before it gets your turn. So you go and book. It will be your turn the next 3 days. Then you come and receive the call at 11:43 a.m. And gradually we came, so it was the Ghana Post Office and Telecommunication. So yeah, GPTC. That was what was there. They set up this GPTC to facilitate communication. And gradually we move to the next level where, Ghana Telecom introduced this line. Ghana Telecom Bombing Komo. And this one, it was not free. Okay, phone boat was not free. You need a phone card. And then you go, you slot it in and you make a call. offer now again far no near to say. But offer, unfortunately, the person you are calling will not receive it direct. The person has given you the telephone number of a certain communication center that is nearby, or a long or a distant neighbor who has a landline. They will go and then they will pay a call. Hello, yes, please, I want to talk to Mercy. Which Mercy? Oh, Mercy, the one who attends KNUST. Oh, okay. And please call back in the next 20 minutes. Hey, Sammy, please go and call Sister Mercy. Sister Mercy. That story building at the junction there. And then you run and go and look for Sister Mercy. And Sister Mercy will run with you back to come and wait for the caller to call back. That was how it was. So if you were a small boy in the house, a small girl in the house, anytime a call comes, you the one that will be sent to go and call the person. If that person, they'll do you good. Send you, go and call Sister Mercy. You go and stand somewhere small, go and watch football, then come back. Me call no any ho. There was the landline. This was the landline those days, yes. Escafo, the bourgeoisie, they had it in their homes, and then the public offices, they had this landline, yes. Hey! And then we came to the point whereby the government did some revolution with regards to the telecommunication system, and then introduced private party when we had Westel. So Westel came in, they also started providing services, and we came to mobile phones. The mobile phones, we had the Banche, Kesiapa, those days, this the big one, yes. And that was the one my father was using, the big one, the early days, and then gradually it came to camera phone. Before we had cameras in phone, what we had was radio. So we get a phone that has radio, and a phone that has blue screen. And Botch, I had a Botch, blue screen. Then and then we came to this level whereby they have now embedded cameras in the phone. So the phone has become so powerful and so useful beyond receiving and making calls. You get a point? The phone has become so powerful. The phone is now someone's workshop. People are using it to take photographs, photography, keeping memories. And these are all because of data. So data is very, very important. Data is important. We came to the computer, the internet, dispensation. Now, you see, we don't write we don't write letters and post it at the post office. Now we just sit in the comfort of our homes and we type it. We type the messages. We send them via WhatsApp, via emails, data. So please, minister and the stakeholders, make sure you make data affordable. I remember those days when we started using mobile phones. The GSM system came. So Mobitel, we had Mobitel, 027 Mobitel. Charlie, Mobitel day inside. Kakra. Oh, Mobitel, the Reg 5, the Reg 5 Mobitel, and then Ghana Telecom came out with the Ghana Telecom. One touch. Then One Touch came. You see, when One Touch came, it was so expensive and so difficult because instead of the directors at the Ghana Telecom, those who were in charge, instead of them making the same cards available, they hoarded them and the price ballooned. So you are there and you hear, One Touch ni biya Sunyani, and then you move all the way from Kumasi to Sunyani to go and search for the same card. They were so expensive. To get One Touch. To use One Touch those days was, a kind of a status. One Touch, 020. My brother, my sister, One Touch, stop it. People were begging for One Touch. And then Space Phone came around. So Space Phone came around and Space Phone looked sharp. One Touch SIM card was expensive than Space Phone. By the way, One Touch was difficult even to come by. So a lot of people decided to get Space Phone, and Space Phone made the SIM cards available and affordable. People ran on it. So the average person, space phone, space phone, space phone, space phone. Before one touch could realize, space phone had kicked them out. And when space phone came, my brother, my sister, it was expensive. Sure. Every 28 days, your credit, the credit on your phone, on your SIM card, will expire. The units, we call it units, that call credit on your card. Every 28 days, now expire. So when your 28 days, elapses, and you are not able to recharge, the next thing that will happen is that they will block your number. You can't make call, can't receive. They will block the number. You need to go to the office and go and pay some penalty, blah, 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 before they will reactivate the SIM card for you. That was how we started using mobile phone. Me, when I was using phone, when I started using phone, that was how it is. And it was expensive. They had, I think it was 38,000, and they had 75,000. So if you're not able to recharge, now see, they are chasing you with SIM cards with free credit on it, because competition has come in. So let's move on. Let's make data less expensive, and everybody will enjoy. So we wish Mr. Minister and stakeholders well. Let's make it happen. We'll go for a quick break. When we come back, I'll read your comments. Keep them coming. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushu Nimu.
Blackpot, Coco Show, man.
Welcome back. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushi Unimu. Yes, we move on to your comments. Let's read them. Awudu Abdul Rashid, the Chief Justice must go. Conscious Agbemenu Ahosu. Good evening, ASOREBA. Hope you are doing well. Bless up always. Please let the CJ know that what is good for the goose is good for the gander. So therefore, the law is the law. No mercy for this partial CJ. She must go. Greetings to the man Black Rasta. JDS, GH. We are live. Woyo. Abna, greetings, Lord Thunder. Welcome. Thank you, Abna. Abna, like 2 days, I don't hear from you. Aisha Muntari, the CJ should just go and save the country from this drama. Yes, keep them coming. We'll read them as they come. Anytime we find your comments in the session, we will try as much as possible to get interactive with you. We do this with you. Let's move to our last story and then we wrap it up. I'm not going to spend much time on this one. Where are the good men? Where are the good men? How? Chicka chicka cha. Where are the good men? Come on. Go. One ATM, where are the good men? Where? Who is crying? Where are the good men? This man is Godfred Dame. Godfred Dame. Dame Godfred. The former Attorney General. He served as the Attorney General under President Akufo-Addo. Yes, Godfred Dame. He is the one shouting, "Where are the good men?" It's about time good men speak. Dame justifies role as Tokunos lawyer. You know, the Chief Justice, as we are aware, is going through some sort of trial, right? She's being tried. There's a petition for her removal. So she needs a lawyer. Though she's the Chief Justice, even when a lawyer has a case, the lawyer will need a lawyer because the doctor does not cure his own sickness. So Godfred Dame is the counsel for the Chief Justice, who is on suspension. And he is calling on the good people of Ghana, the good men in Ghana, to speak out. Former Attorney General and Minister of Justice Godfred Dame has denied allegations of conflict of interest following his decision to represent suspended Chief Justice Gertrude Araba Esaba Saki Tokuno in a legal matter currently before the Supreme Court. The Chief Justice, in a suit filed on Wednesday, May 21, is seeking an interlocutory injunction to halt all proceedings of the committee established to investigate petitions for her removal from office. She has also requested the Supreme Court to restrain Justices Gabriel Scott, Huamang, and Samuel Kwame Adibu-Osiedu from participating in the process, citing concerns over their impartiality. Speaking on Joy News on Wednesday, May 21, 2025, Mr. Dame insisted that he had acted within the bounds of the law and rejected suggestions of impropriety. It is about time the good men in this country speak for what is righteous and what is right. If there is any Attorney General who, right from his appointment, has stood up for the judiciary and spoken against attacks on it, it is myself. It is not right and must be corrected. It is about time that proper things are stood for in this country. We cannot let people mislead the public and let it go uncorrected. Chief Justice is crying for justice, and former Attorney General is calling on good men to speak out. I agree totally, 100%, that good men should speak. Good men should speak out. Good men should speak truth to power. Black Rasta, God bless you for speaking truth to power. And any other person who has been speaking truth to power, God bless you. Because it is not easy to speak the truth to power, especially when you have a tyrant, when you have, an egoistic person in power. You dare not challenge, you dare not speak out, else you find yourself wanted. Just like one president told somebody, he says, I can guarantee you freedom of speech, but I can't guarantee you freedom after speech. Yes, people have kept quiet in this country for long. But listen to me. The worst place in hell will be reserved for those who saw evil being done and kept mute. So people need to speak. And they need to speak the truth at all times. So nobody should prevent people from speaking out their mind. So yes, I agree. But is it now that Godfred Dame is realizing that it is difficult for good men to speak in this country? My personal experience as a producer in the media industry, there are some number of occasions I can recount that I've placed phone calls to individuals to seek their opinions on national matters of great importance, critical national issues. And they will tell me, oh, my brother, please forgive me. I'm so sorry. I can't speak. I don't want to talk about You see, I've been advised. What one man told me. He said, Professor, so Prof, he said, oh, Minia, I've been advised to keep quiet, not to talk. Not long ago, I think somewhere in the 2021 or so, Dr. Sam Jonah, yes, Sam Jonah, he made a statement. He said that in this country, before you can speak the truth, it's either you have gone on pension or something like that, is that you are very rich, and you are about to die. You know that you have some few days to die. Yes, I remember. That was what he said. Please, this shouldn't be the motivation for people to speak out. People, speak out. And when we speak, those that need to listen, listen. The fact that we speak of your evil, of your bad ways, does not mean we don't like you. No. It's for your own betterment. So we should speak. But Mr. Dame, people think that you are not the right person to tell people to speak. You are not the right person to call on good men to speak, because they think that you don't believe that there are good men in this country. So you are just saying it for saying sake. It's unfortunate, but that is the people's opinion of who you are, Godfred Dame. Thank you very much for staying with us on Blackpot. I believe that you keep engaging with us. Let's get interactive. Post your comment, share. We meet again tomorrow, God willing. A very big thank you to our past sponsor, Tap Send. Let's read a few comments and then we call it a day. Stephen Osei Ajekum. He says, nice job, Minia. Abna, we have a housing minister. They don't build affordable housing for people to live, but they are just sitting at their office, taking salary and allowances for nothing. People are suffering. It's true. It's because of high rental. That is why people will go and rent a room in a place they know is flat prone, because that's what they can afford. Seriously, if you solve the housing challenge in Ghana, we have solved security challenge. We have solved rent challenge. I'm telling you, one day I'll come and talk about, housing, okay, and how it will bring about national development. I promise you I'll do that before Black Rasta comes back. I'll do that. Yes, so Eno Adomasa, love you back, Eno. Abdul Aziz Rahim Upejo, good evening. Good evening. Conscious Agbernu Ahosu. ASOREBA needs to be featured on a song from Black Rasta, because I have realized he can do well singing too. Anybody does not agree with you, Conscious. All right, thank you so much. It's been a wonderful moment with you. God bless you. Jah Rastafari live it. Peace. Shalom.